Yes, let's get serious. Super. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Match Point. You know we've been gone for a while, but we are back and we are going to be consistent with the content.
What are you promising?
It's your Spano to my left.
Yeah. World champion here. Atuma Keith. Pleasure to be back.
Vanessa, just a City fan.
You know me, Kilama. So we put out
Who knows you?
We put up a post for discussion on social media. We asked for some of you for your takes, and on today's episode, that's what we are going to be talking about, debating about our fans' takes. So these are you people's takes. These are not our takes. So don't overcook. So yeah, Van, let us know what we are starting with.
What a disclaimer. But yeah, I had access to the email. I looked at the submissions. I picked out a couple that were interesting. Some really good discussion, something to bounce back after a long period. And yeah, I will not be participating as much. I'm joking, but I felt like these are really good takes. Some are very controversial, some are calm. So the first one was Isak isn't going to leave Newcastle this window. He's too expensive and it's too late. So I think like during the week, a couple of days ago, his team came out and said that he wants to leave Newcastle. And it has come at a time when like Liverpool have just signed their guy, Arsenal have looking in their guy. So timing is interesting. And then also Newcastle have valued him at like 170 million.
Fair now. And that's, to me, that's the odd thing, because I'm like, if all along he wanted to move, he should have forced this move earlier than before they signed. Like, I can't pronounce her name properly.
Ekitike, something.
Ekitike. Before they signed him, he should have pushed for the move then. Of which, I think Liverpool would have to make some sales. But looking at things from like on a larger scale, not like the transfer fee alone, if you factor in like his salary, whatever they are going to pay, it would amount to, I was reading an article where like with everything done, it will almost be like a £250 million deal. That's how expensive he is. So I don't know how Liverpool are going to cook those books, but if the move was to go through, it would be scary time for the league, I think. But I don't think he's leaving Newcastle, because their owners are also certain that they are not letting him go till someone matches the price they actually want. He might throw his tantrums, because initially they were saying he had an injury.
Yeah, that's
why he wasn't Celtic friendly. Then the news comes out later on that he's forcing a move. He wants to leave. I don't anyway, but on the other side of things, I'm also happy for Newcastle fans to feel pain. They were getting too cocky the way they were talking about other teams in the league. So they missed out on a lot of their targets.
That's true.
Their biggest player wants to leave. So this is time to put things in perspective for them, that they are still young boys in the league. Who pissed you off? Newcastle fans are a big going off. This time put them back in their place. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Isak and Liverpool. I don't know what Keith has to say about that.
My thoughts on Isak. First, he's a quality player, but I don't think he's worth as much as Newcastle is valuing him at. We know he has injury issues.
Yes.
He doesn't play full seasons. Yeah. And for you to pay that amount of money for someone who you know is going to be injured for a good portion of the season, and yeah, I just don't see that as good business. As much as he would be a great addition to the Liverpool team, I know if they do get him, my best bet is Liverpool winning the title. But I don't think Liverpool need to fall to that pressure. They don't need him as much as he needs them. So it's better to let things play out. We have seen this in the past where teams try to overvalue a player, then people first leave that player. And then eventually when things come down to it, the market price is now more settled and they can purchase him. So for me, Liverpool don't need to buy him right now. They can wait for Jan. They can wait for
next season.
And
I think he still has like 3 years on his contract with them.
yeah.
Which also there were, it's like he had higher wage demands. He's asking to be on like 3 years with Newcastle. So
it wouldn't make sense.
but I would say for the price, man, with the prices some of these players are going for, and
You too, man.
you say Isak is a proven player.
Yes.
Yeah, he's had back-to-back 20 goals.
He is.
So I don't think people would be going too crazy about his price. This is the market now.
Yeah, it is. It's just that I think as much as people are saying he waited for Liverpool to get a guy and Arsenal to get a guy, like they were trying to say that he didn't want to join those clubs. In quotes, there was I feel like he has been pushing for a move, and Newcastle made it difficult. So now he has made it public to show that, guys, I want to leave, actually. I think that's actually...
Also have a problem with Arsenal fans who have a Isak fetish, bro. Let it go.
I mean, if it's your
Curious,
yeah.
they think he's a Henry Regent. Let it go.
If it's your profit.
He has refused to come through. We've signed a forward. As you've said, like a couple of Prem teams have been getting strikers.
Yeah.
We've gotten our strikers. Now everyone, when Isak announces he's forcing a move, every Arsenal...
Cancel the miracle.
Exactly. There's a portion of Arsenal fans that are like, Gyökeres should cancel that. I'm like, that fetish, leave Isak. He didn't want to join us, whatever season. If he's forcing his way out, we have a forward, and that's it. Let it go.
But wouldn't he be a better fit for Arsenal than
Gyökeres?
Who they know? I'm not living in that wonderland of what I'm going with what we are working with.
We've seen what comes out.
The number one Swedish striker. The number
we have seen what comes out of that league.
More goals in less appearances.
Nunes came.
That's also a thing, right? Yeah.
And unfortunately,
yes, the Portuguese league.
For some players that have come out there that were bagging that side and they've struggled.
It would be a safer bet for us, but if you say from their perspective, it's proven. There's no...
Gyökeres.
He's not.
Gyökeres from that. I quite think he has been celebrations. He was molded by that.
We shall be
here. As for the number 14 shirt, he wants all the pressure. He forced his way out of Sporting. I can't do anything else than back him.
And Isak is forcing his way out of...
Isak wants to go to Liverpool. He didn't want us.
Anyway.
So there's no hope of like PSG, Madrid, all those guys. Because they also need...
Those are the other options of the clubs that would be available.
PSG would be a good fit for him, given their style of play. But we wait and see. Isak, everyone would want it, Chelsea included, but
Chelsea just signed people out of excitement. I think you guys just wake up. Let's just bid on this guy for fun.
And our business has been very intentional.
No, but wait, you bought Delap. Isn't Delap enough for you?
And
Pedro.
That's right. Exactly. I'm dying for you.
But let us say you could also...
You're beating nice for the position.
The more the
best are greed. The greed that they talk about in the Bible. You're just being greedy.
So
anyway, let's see how it plays out. But I don't think he leaves Newcastle.
So it's not really like a hot take. It's actually it's a unpopular opinion.
Fair.
All right. So the next one is Florian Wirtz is not going to perform to even 50% of his cost. He'll just be another Soboslai or Keita, exciting at the start and then average. Yeah, so that was the take. So Florian Wirtz is not going to perform, disrespectful. Basically, but this guy, he's 116 million pounds.
That's the market.
It's but it's the British transfer record.
At the moment.
At the moment, yes. So
what do we expect from him?
What are you expecting?
Baseline, just let's say
like Liverpool,
his first season for Liverpool. We'll say this first season. What do you expect from him? Like double-digit goals or
double-digit assists and double-digit goals.
So that's benchmark.
Yeah, from what I've been seeing on the training videos and the friendlies they've been having, he's excellent. Like,
You think he'll fit in?
he's
Perfect.
going to fit in. That one, I have no doubt. It's just, I know the pressures of having $116 million on your name. I mean, we have seen players that have been bashed for, they're not performing. I remember Caicedo had a trash start, like a first few bad games, but most of the season he has been our standout player. But you always see people bashing these players because
The price
does
comes with it.
but if you look at how they are performing, I mean, they are consistent. They're doing what they need to do. They're helping the team. So for me, Florian is going to have a good season. I think Liverpool is going to has a very good chance of doing the repeat Prem and taking them to the next level, at least in terms of attack. Because I feel like last season, Liverpool were mostly good defensively. Attack-wise, they didn't hit the heights that we know they could because most of their goals were coming from Salah.
Yeah.
But with Florian now in, we feel like the balance is coming in again.
There's more creativity from the midfield position.
Not going to be so dependent on the right-hand side of things. Of course, them unfortunately losing Jota and Diaz wanting to leave. I feel like
Who are the people replacing those people?
yeah, it's there. He can play wing. I've seen him play on the side,
but they still have Gakpo there.
Yeah, so he's going to do well. That one, I'm sure, is going to be an excellent addition to their team.
So it will be value for money.
Yeah, that's the market. I can't bash a player because of 116 million unless he has a stink of a season. But two-time Bundesliga Player of the Year can't just flop.
And I would say, like, even when you watch like Germany games, he's always a standout. He can shoot, dribbles, creates enough. So he's a technical player. I don't think I don't know why people don't want people to succeed. And it's the hate other clubs.
The beauty of football.
But I also think he smashes it. At least if he meets, like, as you said, double. That's all. And as I think they have nice chances of competing on a lot of fronts that they'll be competing in. He's a quality signing. He'll do fine in the league.
In the league or everywhere?
He'll do fine.
He'll do fine for Liverpool.
Yeah, he'll do fine.
Before we leave, now that we talked about Liverpool signings, how do you feel about their transfer window? Scary.
It's a bit. At first,
people that were never spending money are spending money like it just fell out of nowhere. Because now I put it.
Shout out to the state of the Coutinho money was put in Bitcoin, and then they just wait.
Because if they are to get Isak, this would be, I don't know.
Yeah.
Over how many
Should
million
be
pounds?
Should be 500.
One window. Where is it?
Should be 500.
500 million.
Currently they are what?
116 for this guy.
Wirtz.
The two fullbacks.
Paul and Kakesh.
They've gotten this guy. We go take a guy that's 95 or what. Then
What, a kid at 95?
Yeah, I saw a figure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember the first one.
If it's pounds or euros.
Yeah.
Be the first then spend 100 million euros on 3 players in 1 week.
Bro.
If City did that, they would have.
Wait, PSR and financial fair play when you need them.
Mas,
how are they able to do this in this win?
$100 million signings would just be a wild transfer window for them. And they all match the quality.
You don't think that
I don't
is justified.
Yeah.
But it's the going price for players at this point.
But in terms of what they're trying to achieve, smart business. You don't look at any player they have bought and be like, now why?
Like they were club did all that hard work and they will say have 25 million pounds to spend this window.
Club.
And now Arne Slot is just getting a whole Brinks truck boat. Whoever you want. Get whoever you want.
Oh, it's crazy.
I'm very sure Klopp's in Klopp's mind is wondering where was this?
I would say from like Liverpool's window, I have an issue with like fans just giving the league away. Like people making it seem like it wouldn't be a competitive season. Okay, let's say like if Liverpool got Isak. Fine, their forwards look scary. But I still feel like their fullbacks are very attack-minded. They have some midfield issues there. So let's say, what lineup would they play if you're going to play Isak and Ekitike together?
Don't you play on that?
You're also going to play Wirtz. So which people are behind Wirtz there in your midfield? That you say this is your combative midfielder.
Gravenberch.
That's it.
Combative.
Bro,
Me, I feel like that's
So they
it would be a highway.
they have had
that's all they've had. Like last season,
But I would say
they
like,
play with it.
for like the City picks, because also City has had some seasons with tremendous forward play. De Bruyne at his best. Foden was still bagging. Haaland. They've had Rodri. So why weren't people foregoing the league? Find it still panned out that City won those leagues. But don't just forego the season because it's going to ask you why. Don't just forego the season because there's a threat of Liverpool having all this.
City whitewashed the league for 4 seasons. It seems you're forgetting. And most of those seasons we were like, when they got Haaland, I don't think any of us refuted what was going to happen.
But we shouldn't just give it to them like they're just going to have a cakewalk.
No, I think it's just scary because like last season, not to discredit their win, but every other team was shit.
Yeah.
And now they're just adding on, like they're now fixing the cracks that they had and even adding more fire and one, like it looks scary. So I'm like, hey. Then if you add Isak to that, you're like,
we'd have to see how it pans out. Me, I wouldn't just give it to them.
And they were so dependent on Salah. And sometimes in the season, you'd be like, we have seen Liverpool teams where Mane was going to slap you if Salah didn't slap you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Firmino was going to
always chip in.
And you feel like with these new signings that have come in, that Salah dependency they had last season has been corrected. Because Wirtz or whatever he's called, he's a creative player. If Salah is having a stink of a game, because most games last season when Salah didn't turn up, there's a good chance you could take it away from Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea, he didn't have a good game.
They had some small teams there that scored some results.
So if you're going to say we are going back to that creative attacking trident that they used to have, then for me...
But if Diaz is leaving, who are they starting on there?
Diaz can be replaced. Gakpo can play there. And maybe the only reason we are feeling like that is because we are not too sure what City is going to do, because we feel like Liverpool's kryptonite is City. If City is going to have a shit season, Chelsea is young. We can't expect much from them. Arsenal is Arsenal, and United.
United, I should first think about coming back up.
You see, it's funny how in all our conversations, and I've been seeing across platforms, no one ever mentions maybe United could try.
Did you see their offers for Isak?
Garnacho and 60 million.
Ballon 5 bomb squad. They call them bomb squads.
No, I just know them as the 5. I think.
Wait, what did someone say? Someone said Garnacho and 60 million does it. I'm like, United fans are that delusional that they think they can still get someone of that talent, and he would take a season off of playing something just because he would want to go to United.
But that's the reality. If City and you're playing well, from what I've been seeing, there's some Pep is trying to cook something new, something from scratch, but Liverpool seem a more structured,
they look ready to go.
Product. Yeah. Rather than City, where we're just trying to see, it seems he's now going for the Asian mamouche, which are like, are you getting that?
No, we're going back to Africa. We're going back to the roots.
You're no longer buying the big names that we are used to seeing City throwing around. Actually, yeah.
We never buy big names.
You do.
Minus Jack Grealish, there's no big name that we
Jack Grealish.
Like that was everyone wanted here.
I think,
but Haaland chose to play for City. Right?
No, like what I'm saying is Liverpool's transfer window, the profile that they're having, right? big names, big money. We had sort of gotten used to that. City.
All our best players probably would have gone to City then.
But now City is almost doing.
Wait, funny, other team wanted Wirtz before he chose Liverpool.
City.
Yeah, City. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, City is now almost playing a similar game to what Liverpool were playing in the past. Like, buy good players, low key, not big names. But when you look at their stats, they have very nice statistics, and you can see why.
I also give a shout out to the Eintracht Frankfurt director of football, because he has made some Mamouche.
He has made money on the words. Even I'm just like, because when you think about like Kolomwani,
But then that's the name I was forgetting.
the money that those guys have made forwards. Oh well.
But yeah, I'll have to see how the season pans out. Me, I just wouldn't give it to them that it's a runaway.
Arsenal is going to.
Okay, we have the best 9 in the league. I know what you're saying.
As a friend of ours says, you just have to wait. Yeah?
That's the next topic. That's the next stick.
Okay, this one's come. Brentford probably gets relegated. They've had too many departures.
True.
Bro, they've lost too many people.
The manager,
From
players.
Thomas Frank, Mbeumo is out. Nogard is out.
Yeah.
Visa is most likely leaving
as well.
So I know what their director of football is doing, but they would have, and it's not like they also sign like big names. They're all low-key players.
They've only signed.
Wait, who wasn't the person that replaced Thomas Frank a person from their bench already?
I have no
like
idea.
They're the coaches that were already there.
I have no idea.
So I already know it's going to be a very challenging season for them. I wouldn't be shocked if they were relegated.
They have sold
because they've lost too many.
That team.
Even Ben like they're one of their best defenders. Right?
Yeah, a lot of people have
left
only one window.
That's crazy. But they also signed Jordan Henderson.
Might get.
Yeah, what is he going to?
That guy, they say, I guess, just has to play for a World Cup.
So he has come back to England. Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. Was giving himself a chance to get selected, but I wouldn't be shocked if Brentford.
Yeah, he didn't have Southgate anymore to just pick.
Because let's see, from Mbeumo alone, last season, those are 19 goals gone. Visa was also around there.
Yeah.
Go if he's to leave, because there's interest from Newcastle. I also saw, was it Newcastle that won Sesko? Yeah, there's Sesko. His agent, they were feeling hard. Now all the other teams have gotten their strikers. It's like they are now parading him like a. Anyway, I want to use bad words, but they are parading him. Do you want me? Do you want me? That's where Sesko is. But I wouldn't be shocked if Brentford were relegated.
Oof.
True.
This is like the easiest one so far we've had to go through.
No sauce, no worries, nothing.
They've lost the core of their team, and
was a Nogard their captain as well.
How many days to the end of the window?
No, there's this guy that had a weird headline.
Who?
Damsgaard. Wasn't he their captain? Yeah, but I think they were like captain, two of them. Like
the transfer window ends 1st August.
I have no idea. I just know.
Not now. They made it longer. It's not a longer window.
When they change
it goes up to September.
Really?
I think we have already had 2 openings because I know why.
You check.
We started,
but I think it's
a long Club World Cup.
Yeah, the transfer window opened quite early.
So September would be crazy because some teams would decide
that's more than enough time for teams to
overchange. No, I want guys to be locked in by like the second game week, and you stay with your things till January. I'm talking about United.
The 1st September.
Yeah,
it's a full month.
That's a lot of time.
Bournemouth is also another team that they lost
because they lost the defender to Madrid.
That guy.
Yeah. Then who else?
Hafez.
Oh yes. The left back.
Oh, yeah, now our backup goalkeeper.
Anyway, okay for the business.
So
we have to investigate Chelsea and Arsenal. Those American owners are cooking books. We can't keep buying Chelsea guys.
130 million.
The next one is Europe is not ready for this Barcelona team with Marcus Rashford in it. First of all, I'm happy that guy is there at England.
Even when he goes the
Did you see the Fox Sport debate about he doesn't
There's
deserve the move.
That was
Did he go to Barcelona and say, please take me? Did Barcelona come out and say they want, of which
They wanted him and
Hansi Flick wanted him in Jan. Yeah, Hansi Flick had given the go-ahead for that transfer in Jan. Now the guy gets a dream move, one of the biggest clubs in football. He's smiling again. British people are salty.
You see what it reminds me of is that negativity around Pogba. You remember how bad things, like, he just existed, he just something his own stuff, and someone is on his case. They're bringing up his cars. They're bringing up...
Exactly. Like one of the hosts was saying, why is Rashford driving a Rolls Royce?
So some of the people, what does that
have to do with my footballing ability? And the current state of United, you can't fully blame it on Rashford. It's not faultless, but there's a lot of stuff going on at United that not one person can save.
The entire team is... So for me, that's a very good signing for Barca. Rashford and can suit this style. I think we all remember how effective he was under Ole's system when that speedy counter-attacking sort of thing.
Exactly.
And with the way, I think Barca last season ended with second highest number of counter-attack goals in La Liga, he suits that.
Which, let me say, those who rotate forwards a lot.
So we know Lewandowski doesn't have too much of legs.
Yeah.
Rashford can step in there. So for me, it's a smart buy for Barca, a cheap one. Granted, it's on loan.
Yeah. With an option. Does it come with an option?
Right? Yeah, right. But in terms of profile, that's very good, because I think we had over-depended on Yamal and Rafinha quite a lot. The only person that used to come in and try to do something was
Torres.
Yeah. But Rashford gives that additional backup to those guys on if they're having a
legs, and he can play through the middle.
So
I also think he probably gets another life at football. Maybe as a rejuvenating season, because let's say even at Villa, he had glimpses. He had Champions League match against PSG. He was at his best, and Villa fans up to now are dumbfounded why they buy him off. But if he's going to a team where things are that effective, you're playing with very good players all over the place, I think he gets another chance to shine, because he's already smiling at you.
And the lens is off him. Because I feel the British media has that toxic...
They will kill him for the simplest thing. He feeds kids, they are still killing him.
Because
he has a nice car, they are still killing him.
They mentioned how Grealish, for all his ruckus at City,
he's never
seen him in headlines. Being seen drunk in the pub on weekdays and stuff like that. But
calm down. But then there are a guy who's feeding children.
Mr. NBA is there trying to do the most beyond football. They're like, first of all, your car.
Yeah, I honestly hope he smashes it at Barcelona.
But I don't think he's a signing that's going to shift the needle.
Nah.
It's just a good addition.
I think a lot of the games at Barcelona were let down last year were just their defense.
They would let him go
so important in attack, because it felt like every match last year, even when they were down by 2-0, it always felt like they could come back. So the Rashford signing is not like...
Don't shift the needle too far.
But it's supplementary. He will contribute if he's given the chance to. I still think they are competing on all fronts next year in this year. So yeah, all the best to Marcus.
The funny thing is that this Marcus move came from like Nico Williams. Like
they refused.
That's also another funny guy. And his brother refused to leave that club.
I mean, what they call it, job security is also something that's...
But don't you want to challenge yourself, like playing with the best guys out
there?
With
your friends.
Williams has been in that team from when he was a teen.
Yeah.
His brothers come in. And, in Barca, you're probably going to last about 4 seasons before they start to look at you leaving. And then
be shorter than that if big results.
So if he has higher wages and job security, and I think that's...
But I also saw the wages he wanted, because I think earlier in the window or even by like Jan of last year, I think Arsenal were interested in him on our left wing. But then you hear the wages, you're like, then it looked like for certain he was going to Barcelona.
Okay, everyone.
Yamal was on IG posting his boy.
Rafinha was
Out of is it like a 11-year deal? I'm like, bro, what do you want out of your? Because okay, genuinely speaking, what is Bilbao going to compete for? Do you see them like winning the La Liga?
Sometimes I feel like fans also forget that football is a job.
It is, but bro,
If I were in
Barcelona is telling you come.
Athletic Bilbao is a good team. I think they're one of the only 3 that have never been.
They've been in the league forever.
Yes. Oh, yeah, and they are consistent in what they do. They are not the best, but they are good enough. And some players, not every player wants to be trophies. Sometimes they want big 11-year deal, good money. I'm okay.
taking care of exactly what.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not everyone wants to be.
You keep playing with your bro and Barcelona clamps you.
It's cool. His bro has been clamped for how many years?
Hey, bro, even switched nationality and he has done nothing in Ghana. Anyway,
Chris.
Yes.
Anyway, alright. But funny enough, Barcelona treating him, I mean, Marcus Rashford as like a mega signing.
exactly.
The number of
That was
social media
the
posts.
embrace team.
No, I'm saying like the number of content like he has done this game the whole week. Every Barcelona.
I also feel like a certain bunch of the United fan base, they didn't expect him to go that big of a club. They expected him to fall back now. Who was that same TalkSport host was saying? Dele Alli route. What guys want to see him play over Preston North End? I don't know.
Honestly.
But you can't be that talented, and everyone knows that guy is talented. He just needs direction and stability at this point in his career.
How old is he?
37.
Oh, 7, okay.
Yeah. Hansi Flick is their manager too.
Yes.
The next one is, okay, so there were 2 takes, but around the same person. So Dembele would not win the Ballon d'Or. Then the other one was Dembele deserves the Ballon d'Or and FIFA the best.
Let me first hear Keith's thoughts. Because this is one of those Ballon d'Or races. I
don't know what's up.
The basis, what the winner should have. The prerequisites for, let's say, because usually what's like the best thing, what's the thing the last like 5 Ballon d'Or guys have in common?
Consistency.
Isn't it like I would say isn't like a common denominator, like a Champions League win that season?
Not really.
Yeah, it's a Champions League.
Because
Rodri, Messi.
No, Rodri, no, leave Messi. Messi, we know it. World Cup. Rodri,
He won it twice, right? In the last
World
5 years.
Cup and
Copa
Copa America. Of which they said he was with PSG. No, let's go. Modric, that was
or Croatia.
Croatia.
World Cup final and Champions League. Yeah. Rodri, Champions League. No.
Premier League, Euro.
Was that that's the...
That was when Madrid won.
When Vidi 41.
Yeah.
The Rodri season.
Yeah. It was before Rodri. Before Rodri was Messi. Messi World Cup. Before Messi, it was Messi. Messi Copa. Before Messi, it was Benzema.
When
Champions League.
Ballon d'Or.
Champions League.
Yeah. And he was.
You just give it to him. That whole Champions League run, he was going crazy.
Then before Benzema, I think was Messi.
So I would say like, who are the top 3 candidates this season? Dembele.
Do you know the only reason Yamal is not in that conversation? Because he's still a kid. He's still a kid.
There's so many people that rate him though.
Yeah, I rate him so much.
I would be your Ballon d'Or winner for this last season.
I mean, if we're remaining consistent, Dembele has had a good season. I would prefer Yamal, but Dembele just treble winner. Awkward until Chelsea came in and spelled things.
No, like they won all the orange trophies.
Because 4th in Champions League, 5 trophies. So we are the ones that stopped their stuff.
You stopped a very dangerous stat.
the third team to date. But Dembele, I guess. It's okay. I wouldn't be hurt with
during that Champions League run last season, I felt like people would put Rafinha in there.
Rafinha is the three.
In the Ballon d'Or running. I asked you who are the candidates. Dembele, Rafinha, no. Yamal is a finalist.
Yeah.
And then when the other guy won the Nations League, they said Yamal should be disqualified from the run.
Which guy? Oh. Because Ronaldo.
They nullified Yamal's performances all off of the national friendlies at that trophy.
But you see, that's the thing. There's a lot of like amnesia in football. Like you have one bad game and guys forget how.
So this is why
only as good as your last game.
If we are going with consistency, you say you're taking Dembele for the Ballon d'Or. And you said, what was that person saying?
They said he will not win, and then there was he deserves Ballon d'Or and FIFA best.
This is one of the tightest Ballon d'Ors in a minute.
I
don't think we will know the winner.
We won't know till
Fabrizio does it.
Yes. or because I remember it's similar to but Rodri was a surprise. It's not like
so everyone thought it was.
Yeah. It wasn't too obvious, but this is one of those situations where Barca could have.
Person is deserving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barca could have won a treble, but that one loss against Inter.
What a game, though.
Yeah, it was one. What?
I'm saying what a game.
Yeah.
What a size. So
Barcelona is like how many minutes into a Champions League final?
5, and then they
concede. So, just like that. Yamal actually could have been in a position where he could say
that he's the big dog.
Or Rafinha.
I think between him and Rafinha, who had the best showing last season?
Rafinha's
numbers are crazy.
It's just that when it came clutch moments.
No, still, let me tell you, Rafinha last season, because I was enjoying that game. Like even when his performances dipped in like March and April, he was still getting that goal. And for us, that like I can't expect you to be good that time.
Champions League format, you can start bad.
But he didn't even play the playoff game. Barcelona didn't play, and he was still leading in the.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like even in March and April, when that guy his performances were off, he was still getting that goal. And us like who support teams where I'm like, okay, when we had KDB and my team's not playing, this is a guy like don't sub him, he's going to get something. Bruno, he does that for United. Saka does that for Arsenal. Like there's that guy where, like.
So you're saying Rafinha has more clutch than Yamal in the Barca? I feel like
that's a fair.
I feel like they had
everything came off Yamal. Like
they both had
the final months of the season.
Yeah.
Is the driving force there? And was it that Inter game where he kept on hitting the post and like?
Bro, I know even Jan Sommer had like I don't know how he says. Why didn't you save like that in the final?
In the final, he didn't touch the ball. He's
grateful, sorry. I don't know by what minute I was like, I'm not watching this final anymore.
He finished all his sales for the Champions League in the semi-finals because that guy I think he was paid not to.
Guy made saves. That game could have ended like 7. The series, and he was like, "No, you're not passing. Like the ones that are passing me are too hard."
Just to build on your case of football is almost people on you. You're only as good as your last game. Yeah, and Lamine stepped up towards the end of last season, and it felt like he was
now the main game, yeah,
back towards the treble. Like his assists, his goal, right?
So
yeah,
if you can back
it up, you would say we are going to do shit. He does it. So for me, Rafinha and him were close, but just because towards the end of the season, it really felt like
Yamal was
Lamine
difference maker.
Yeah. So Dembele, no problem with him winning it. Of course, we know what's up. We have seen how weak he can be sometimes.
No, like last season was his Renaissance season, bro.
He scored 30 goals, right?
Like 35. Because before we've always known this player had the potential, but a lot of it was on full display the whole of last year. So I also wasn't really mad at him winning, but my actual pick was Yamal to win the Ballon d'Or.
We'll see, but I feel like
they're not going to give it to him.
It plays a factor, yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. I feel like there are people who are going to.
They do.
Like I feel like Dembele deserves it.
Yeah,
like all of them deserve it. They have good cases for winning it. That's calm. But who will actually win it? That's the thing where I'm like,
Depends on the performance next season, right?
I don't know. Because
You remember how it used to be with Messi and Ronaldo? Someone ends the season, the season banging in the goals, then all of a sudden
the start.
the start now starts to shift people's perspective a little more. So I feel like if Lamine starts or Rafinha start the season again on fire, and then Dembele goes silent, chances are at that moment in time, whoever is banging them in is going to take it.
Okay, fair point. Because I don't think he had the Nations League where they set him up.
He hasn't had a good Nations League,
They set him up. With that question, they asked Yamal, they set him up. They asked Yamal, was this game, it's important because of like the final, but also returning the Ballon d'Or. And then he was like, let me go.
Fido goes and stands on the top.
Okay, no, I just like the way he talks and then he goes and backs it up. Most times.
So there's I would say to end this discussion on this take, I would say I think Dembele ultimately wins it, but if it was my pick, I'd choose Yamal.
I wouldn't Bishop. But who rates? I know Dembele's cases. He plays for a French team.
Yeah. Actually, now that you mention it,
PSG is
Ballon d'Or is actually quite.
You're not going to look at what PSG did like in domestically and be like, yeah. So the thing that's carrying him there is the Champions League. I don't know if it's going to be enough for guys to be like.
You'll have to wait and see how that pans out.
That'll be September.
Yeah.
Mid-September. Interesting. Very interesting. The 2026 World Cup will be regarded as the worst World Cup ever. It will be boring. The time zone will play a role. And USA as a hosting nation will not be good.
I won't even say much as a time zone thing is crazy, because even when the World Cup was in Brazil, it was still a banger World Cup and the time zones were...
Those...
That's 2014.
Yeah.
But no, those USA pitches, what was it? Club World Cup games, I think. Bellingham was talking about how the border and bounce properly on the turf. But still, I think some of those pitches are not like proper grass. It's like
a mixture.
Yeah, of which now some of those pitches are NFL stadiums. So we'll have to wait and see. But also America being a host, and it's not to be political, but the climate there and taking the World Cup that side, I don't know if it's going to be an interesting World Cup.
The World Cup, I don't think World Cup is World Cup. Every nation that's going there will want to win. Of course, we might have our reservations about political climate, the state of the pitches, but all in all, I think we'll have a good World Cup as usual. I don't remember last time we said the World Cup
was boring.
2014, interesting. 2018,
Russia
banger. 2022, another banger. So venue won't play a part.
You don't think like when you look at like Club World Cup that has just ended, that was there.
Some attendance issues.
The attendance. Then you also look at like the player announcements at the start of the game. I don't know if you're going.
I don't want people to Americanize our sport. Because I was watching the final. I'm like, what's
the halftime show?
It's a halftime show for football games.
And they already like planned, I think, a halftime show for.
In fact, I don't know what money he has eaten, but he's ruining us.
The Club World Cup. I mean, it's clubs, honestly. Who supports Chelsea in the United States? No.
You have some fun.
No, like I'm saying, when the World Cup starts, you know how much fans throw into just going there.
Yeah.
3 billion views, 3 billion fans or 4 billion fans globally. People are more willing to go because their countries are playing or their stars are playing. But the stardom when it comes to Club World Cup is just, I know in future it's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
Because it became entertaining watching Brazilian teams. To show what
European teams are
showcase that, by the way, European teams are not.
You're not
all that. It was also interesting seeing, like, I always wanted a version of the Club World Cup like this because I really felt the previous one was very nonchalant for European teams. Oh, we're going to come, play a semi-final, play a final, done. That's usually how it was.
Yeah.
But here, you now see the grind from the beginning. Right?
So is it a thing of like it's in periods of 4 years?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah, we're champions for the next 4 years.
Counts.
I was just seeing him
Oh.
every weekend. He just keeps posting that SpongeBob meme. And I'm like, yo,
But part is seeing City play against Al Hilal. Very interesting game.
That was a
I didn't expect that would be
to hate watch.
at 4 a.m.
Hate watch.
Guys, it wasn't.
Cause wait, when what team did Al Hilal had beaten who, and they were saying the Saudi League, that
Yeah.
Ronaldo comment that the Saudi
That-
League is as competitive. as-
Yeah.
They put took out Al Hilal.
Flamengo.
After Brazilian also had to come out and say
No, but Brazilian teams were really good. They were really
it
good.
is quality.
All their teams made it to the knockout rounds. Like whoever they had gone from Brazil. But anyway, so we just have to
When-
wait and see.
I also agree with Keith. There's never been a boring World Cup. Like, we know of in history that this World Cup did
South Africa was also a banger.
banger, bro.
So, man,
Yeah.
it's just a main event. It can't flop.
Not even the the trouble things that guy put.
Then now that's
Europe, we did.
Look.
Yes, Euros did something similar.
Really?
Well,
over 3
it
countries
was 3 countries, and it was almost
I mean, like
going there for funds, the access of funds.
Trump putting the ban on some countries not traveling to US.
man. You want to turn this into a political podcast?
No, yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Exactly. That's why I said from my disclaimer, their first comments, I was like, there's a lot going on over there. So
Yeah. So,
we'll have to wait and see how it plays out.
man, you also want some money. No.
But remember how, like, did you see those comments before the Saudi World Cup of like
back
alcohol was banned and people
People
didn't
looked at it was a band.
it looked like a banger. It looked like
What?
everyone,
What?
all the content creators that I was following were having fun. Like,
The stadiums
Were
looked
packed.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's. I have no doubt.
Banger World Cup,
As usual.
second Messi World Cup, and I don't know. We'll lap Ronaldo best right? What's the next?
but it's possible. It's possible. Madueke is going to shock everyone and have an unbelievable season at us.
Declan Rice already wrote that in stone. He was like, he's not happy. But I also have a thing, like, some fan bases are just, I don't know. There's too much division in these football clubs. So like, even football clubs have red and because like when they're signing, I wouldn't say was,
Let's first.
and the biggest debate was that price tag.
Yes.
But I would also
So
say
much
this. 50, he ended up being like,
Cannot
but with the add-ons, it goes to
They'll
52.
be playing. They'll pay close to 60.
But what I was saying is like, if you see that going right for wingers, because Elanga was what, 55?
Yeah, it was also 55.
Which other winger do these? You've seen Buemo went for, but Buemo, I think it's justified. And if they're rules in United, me, I would, because I know he's going to flop at United. United does this thing with this really
About Buemo.
there will never be a successful winger signing for those guys. Sanchez, Sancho, Di Maria.
Yeah.
No one gets success at United. So, but I would say for like the biggest issue for the Arsenal fans was
The price.
the price tag. And then when you start seeing articles of, because this Gyökeres deal has taken I don't know how many years of my life. It's like every week is that guy coming. Now they've included over United one team. I'm like,
Yeah, I've
but
seen that.
are we really getting that guy?
Probably it's just when they had given him the green light to go for you.
The medical.
So no, but like this
Leading up
thing
to
has
it.
been like 2 weeks.
Anyway.
How it has been long drawn out, and of which Madueke,
2 seconds.
the article comes out, they have interest, guys have already agreed, and then people see that price tag. Then the Arsenal fans, their anger is, if we are buying Madueke at this price, why are we haggling over a striker that we've needed for probably the last 3 seasons? So that's where the anger came from. And I don't know if they wanted whatever other targets in that position, but everyone cries out like, Saka needs a backup. Saka needs a backup.
Oh, he's
It was very apparent.
Yeah, and now,
oh, you're getting him for right.
yeah, all right.
He plays the right.
So now people are like, I don't know what signing they wanted in his place, but the Madueke thing is mostly the price that was pissing off people. And if he's stopping you from getting other players, I wouldn't say I was happy with the signing initially. But then people going out of their way, setting up, what's that thing where you said?
Petition.
Yeah,
No,
setting up petition.
not to Madueke. It's a hashtag.
Football fans of your club, or someone hasn't even kicked a ball for your club.
You're ready
against them. And Declan Rice came out, I think this week. Anyway, his national team fellow players know his character, how he plays in training. So Declan Rice are saying people should fully back him. He wasn't happy with the fans that were against him, and in Declan Rice's words, he says it's going to shock a lot of people. So even me, love to turn me into a believer.
You're not yet a
Data that I'll go on social media and say, I'm not happy with this signing.
You're on the neutral side. You're on the neutral side.
Yeah, like,
wait and see.
The guy has come. Now we just have to embrace him and see how his Arsenal career pans out. Though Chelsea have...
Yeah, I was going to say, what's your toxic relationship with Chelsea, bro?
I don't know.
Like
maybe the owners, since they're both Americans, they have some business dealing. And they're helping Chelsea cook books. I don't know what's going on.
Because we can name like an entire team that you've signed from Chelsea.
130 million from Arsenal over the past few seasons.
Bro.
But Raheem Sterling. Thank you for Raheem Sterling. Now that loan spell is one of the worst showings a player can have.
Raheem Sterling, Kai Havertz, Jogi.
There are too many everybody. Some guys even just bring me sadness, like Peter Cech. Those guys. I think we got that guy when he was... That's one of...
Ashley Cole was a very good signing for us.
Yeah, that one. And now people that leave Arsenal and end up having success over there. That's also another aspect. That's another element.
No, Giroud was from Chelsea.
That's not
Chelsea. And was it a Champions League? So that's also another factor in this beef. I don't know why these guys keep signing Chelsea players. But for the Madueke, I think people are just more annoyed with like
the price
tag, and if
before securing
stopping us from getting other targets. Now it's like this other Arsenal fetish with Isak, how those guys, Arsenal, some part of the fan base is still stuck up on Isak. I'm like, if you're putting all this money in one player, and every time in the season when someone gets injured and everyone starts saying squad depth, wouldn't you rather spread out that money and
get multiple players.
Cover these bases? Because let's say, as you said, Isak didn't play a full season. Let's say you back him with all that money, and now we are in the tightest parts of the season, and that guy is out, and we spent all the money there. But I also still expect some more signings. If we get Eze, I have no... Maybe also Martinelli is another guy that maybe he has lived past the project. It might be his time. But yeah, for Madueke, people are just angry with the price tag.
So you know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
Madueke, for me, has the same profile as
Martinelli. No,
they show there's that you almost believe there's more to them, but they never reach
the target. Yeah, the heights you expect them to.
And it was
that's why he's a backup. He's not a starter.
See, but I'm just putting it out there. Like, for us, no, maybe for them to expect what to see. Madueke is not that player that's Saka. I think we all...
a game changer.
He'll always get that goal, he'll always get that assist. Madueke is more of... His heights are the heights of the team. You know those players that Saka is going to go above?
Yeah.
He might just be flatlining, but he'll go above and do what's needed. Madueke is usually
below or where the team is.
If the team is playing
average, he's also average.
He's not going to go and do something. It's very rare for it to happen that he's going to be the game changer. Not that I'm hating. I like him as a player, but he's a good placeholder in a team.
As a backup, gives us some dynamism, because Saka always has like 3 players attached to him. I think Madueke's one-on-one abilities is also good. Something to watch there. So with it, in the end, there's some acceptance.
It's a good sign.
We have to see how it pans out.
But
So those are my views on Madueke.
Okay. And how do you feel about like your entire summer window, like so far? Now that you've this guy has given.
Because I would have built Kawa, but we still need Eze and we still need a left winger.
You bet is
If it's a left winger, right?
But he plays that position as well.
He's left. Only that it was right.
Oh yeah. Left. Oh, so
He either runs through, but at Palace now he runs through Lamido. Is that 10?
Bounce Martinelli.
Usually we are selling him. Those Diaz guys, first chill out. Bayern at a cheap price for you, my friend. Only 60 M's.
For Martinelli.
Yeah, that's the going price.
For
How much?
60 M's, only 60.
Anyway, I don't know if you're going
That's
to.
a good take.
You think companies
But wait, Liverpool, not how much for Diaz? I say those prices.
75.
75, I think.
And Coutinho has to have 15 million less.
So
But
Diaz,
Diaz is
he can give
player
like
from
3-4 months of like.
But that's, and I have to
the proper hustler. I like
do
that.
my
Yeah.
research on Diaz and see his numbers.
He's not all that.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
He changes. He's one of his.
When he's on form, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. So anyway, another Liverpool take. It feels good to be a City fan, not dominating the transfer market, so not dominating this text.
That people don't overjudge for.
Anyway, so there were also 2 takes in one, 2 different takes. So someone said Liverpool will not finish in the top 4.
Delusional. I don't think we even have to waste time talking about that.
But then the other.
Whoever you are, please be serious in your football takes.
And then the other one was Liverpool are going to struggle this season. They're a stacked up team with a great manager, but Jota's situation is going to play a big role for them.
I don't think we've spoken about that.
I think
but I don't.
Jota's death is. I don't think it's one way. With the way Liverpool are very, it's a tight family sort of thing that they have going on. The theme that they usually push, you'll never walk alone, stuff like that. I feel like this is going to be like one of those seasons where like we're doing this for Jota.
Yeah,
Number 21 for Jota. Yeah. So it's not going to have a negative impact. It's just going to be that catalyst. Yeah, an unifying factor to take them to the next level.
But then can it also be like negative in the sense of like it's affecting them? They've said it's family, so when you lose someone that close and that tight of a team, it can also affect you the other way. So that's what I'm saying, can go probably 2 years.
But I don't see them dropping off that much. If we are talking about them running away with a lead,
I feel like in football,
and other signings they are bringing in.
In football, you're more likely to use that sadness to achieve whatever. Because from what I've been seeing, retired number 20, we're doing this for you.
The family.
Yeah. So from what I'm seeing, they're using that sadness to now just push the team and say, let's win it for Jota. That's why I feel like it's not going to be a negative effect on the team.
No, I think it can be the way. I feel like either they're going to cook too much and they overdo it for Jota and they win probably champs and Prem like a double. I don't know about. For some reason, they don't really perform well in the FA Cups and Carabaos as much as they expect them to do. Or it can go either the other side where now it affects them. I mean, okay, they're replaced. Okay, not replaced, but they've gotten someone to help Darwin Núñez, who's very interesting player. I don't know why he's not working out.
But I think he's most likely leaving this window as well.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, he has a lot of Saudi links. I saw Inzaghi asking for him now. Wait, what team did Inzaghi go to manage in Saudi?
Al Hilal.
Yeah, they want him. They want Núñez. At least those are the guys at the front now.
Yeah, at first I'd seen Atletico Madrid and I feel like it also slot in there. Looks like that type of character. But yeah, I don't know. It can go either way. I don't know how it's going to. It's a tragic thing that had happened, but it can either motivate them to do some crazy stuff this season, or it can really send them down a weird spiral, a weird road, and it's interesting. So
yeah.
But yeah, there were just 8 takes. I didn't grab a lot. I don't know if you have now like personal hot takes for the season.
Havertz, seen his new build.
Bro, we have two twin towers now.
Havertz is now a bodybuilder.
Can have a two-man step.
That was a
Two-man step with Jokers. No, but he has
he has input,
but not on some mass.
Not to that level.
not that the one in the blue training kit.
Nah, I can't have any crazy takes here. Guys will bookmark me. No, I have no take.
But
Feel free.
you're waiting for your transfer.
Yeah. I know when we get Eze, now left winger. Hey, I have some takes for you guys.
But for now, you're being humble, right?
I mean, observing what our neighbors are doing.
Crazy. But
I mean, we're landlords. Eh?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
you guys. I'm not one. These guys don't know if they want to challenge or they just always want.
I know you guys try to put us in that shit.
See now, challenge. That's the thing I don't want to do.
We are not.
Then let's say they run off a good couple.
What I'm
of
going
days.
to do, we might maybe end up above you next season, but I still think City and Liverpool are above us. There's still a gap to catch up to them. I think we are closer to Arsenal because it's 4 seasons of them trying. 4 seasons of them.
4, 3, 3.
It's 3. They have escorted twice in a row.
3 times.
3 times. 4. Trophyless seasons. How many?
Jokeres, number 14 for the 14th Prem.
Mskawa. Sure.
That's your hot take.
That's your
That's what the
Oh, you're on 13, eh?
Hey, that's what the Arsenal guys said. Number 14 for 14th title. So
But do you feel like that's going to put pressure on him? Like the number 14?
no, also I would say I think this is going to be Arteta's
Toughest
Was-
season?
pressure-filled season.
Because now he has the striker.
They've always asked for a forward. They've given him a forward now. Though people might, as much as people say it might not be the profile he wanted, Sesko
What profile?
refused us.
First elaborate.
Let's have some factions. There's a faction that only wanted Sesko,
No, for Isak.
but Gyökeres has no close control. Every first touch of his is a duel. What? I'm like, I've seen the guy. He has bagged in Champi. Those Portugal goals we're about to find out in the league, they are reports. But from the looks of things, he's a bagsman. And I just have to back him. But this puts more pressure on Arteta now because I don't know what he's going to tell the critics if there's like a rough spell. Because now if there's a forward there. Our deficiency currently, we've strengthened that. The defense, all this season, defense hasn't been that bad.
That the best.
Yeah,
So our deficiency is currently a bit in creativity where Odegaard is and Martinelli's side. So if they can ship out the Trossard, the Martinelli, if you are getting like a Marquis left winger, we're talking about Rodrigo. I don't know where Rodrigo wants to go, what his price tag would look like.
Oh, yeah, there's also
You want to shift? You want to sell Trossard?
Trossard has been rumored to be leaving for a minute. No, I have no problem.
to go here.
Because
I would say that.
there were links for him to go to Fenerbahce, Turkish league clubs, then either the Turkish league or Saudi.
Because I feel he's
But
more.
no, he has.
He's
No, that's one of those.
Martinelli.
That's one of those. Now you see that's the thing. You give him some games to start, then he didn't impact.
Yeah, but off the
Then when he's coming off the bench, he impacts games. So if we could keep him, but one of those guys has to leave for us to sign a left winger that would start. Because there's a lot of weight on Saka's wings. Like everything comes.
passes through there.
Saka's side.
Yeah.
We need some creativity in the middle. And like some left winger there that can take off the pressure from. Because
Madueke plays left sometimes.
See, now that's the thing. That's why I thought that.
No.
Madueke too.
Okay, they've spoken about his ability of playing both wings, but from the direction of things, he's a Saka backup. But we need a starting left winger and Eze, then the double. No, the treble. And what? I'm trolling. 14th for 14. That's our slogan this year.
What-
14 for 14.
And then how do you feel about your window and your squad? Of course, you've come back from winning Club World Cup. embarrassing PSG, which is
That was I don't know, that was an embarrassing showing. I was not watching a lot of those Club World Cup games like that, but I see the final. I think it's a glorious set watch. And I don't know how many minutes, 2-0. I'm like, what am I watching?
the thing is, I felt like PSG were going to cook you guys, but then the team to beat PSG could be you, but like 2-1, 1-0, something.
But
3 and could even be 4-5, bro.
embarrassing showing.
But how do you-
So now tell us, are you guys challenging? Stop darking. Don't keep on saying you guys are the ones who put us there.
Okay, wait.
Stop hiding.
You're
We are
Yeah.
Okay.
Winning that. What's that other thing?
Conference.
That Europe, that UEFA Carabao.
Yeah.
We are going to, by challenging you mean
Career, mate.
challenging for
What?
career?
Okay, what do you see
So
as a
I feel like
season for you guys next season? This season.
third place. At least one of the domestic trophies. I feel like it's long overdue. Either Carabao or an FA. In terms of Europe, we'll wait and see. Given what we saw last season, Champions League is a little less obvious.
Obvious, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little less obvious because we remember how PSG started. They almost not.
No,
Remember, they almost were
didn't
knocked
make
out
it, yeah.
of the league phase. So for us, if we can go deep in the running, quarterfinals, maybe
You'll be covered.
I'll be cover. If we can end up above Arsenal, I think that would be
Yeah, very treacherous. Also, I'd say that Arsenal in a position where
You can't decline.
you can.
like even like you see how everyone keep putting pressure on Arteta. Let's say like this season he wins like a domestic title. Not even like the Prem. Those smaller ones. It's still not enough.
Yeah, it would be up by 2.
How far he has built his team with whatever they've done. Even if he brings silver where people will say,
What's a successful season for Arsenal?
I told you 14 for 14.
Only.
Be serious.
And then the rest.
This is my argument with Bill always in that group chat.
Bill makes me happy.
Always demanding for trophies. Because Arteta is stuck in a place of where even if he wins either Carabao or FA, to the other fan bases, even amongst us, because see how far we've been, how some people have wanted him out, how some other people are still giving him the chance for him to be the guy that finally delivers some success that is substantial. So for me, a successful season is going far, because Champions League we reach first,
Semi-finals, yeah, that's cool.
going to the final and winning the Prem. One of those. A major trophy. Because you can't tell me we bought a 9 now. I don't know if there are other additions in the window that are still left, but if we are doing all this is a make it or break it season for Arteta. I say this won't be his most pressure-filled season. If there were those whispers of Arteta out last year, if there's any mishaps this season, I think if he didn't deliver, his season should be clocked soon. So me, a successful season, it's a major trophy like a Prem.
It's not FA, not.
Those domestic titles, I promise you, Keith, we are here discussing, we are laughing. You would also troll me if we just won like a Carabao or FA. So that's the thing. Arsenal guys are just in our position.
What I
I
find
win a big trophy or you troll, even if you get a small one, no one will count.
what I find
This season.
very amusing with Arsenal is it's almost like we're back to those Wenger days.
No. Now we have money. Those days we were broke boys.
Wenger
We have
days,
money.
yes. Wenger days is Wenger would always play nice football, get in a run in here and there.
And you see,
Win an FA Cup,
and now
something.
And now those days people were comfortable with that.
No,
And
you guys
yeah.
ousted him, and Arteta
now
is
that
doing
was
the
towards
same.
the end. That was towards the end.
Arteta is doing the same thing now, and
This is not doing the same thing.
how many times have you escorted? How many times have you escorted Liverpool and City to the table?
The thing was, let me tell you, this is not team. Don't know my 18 in that. The Arteta days, guys can squeeze all the small teams. They play nice football, squeeze all, go to a big team. You already know you're getting battered.
Oh,
Like-
Wenger.
Yeah, in like the Arteta season, you've seen the result. Any big team, big games, you have some hope. It's not like it's a foregone game. You can slander him for not winning, but like it's way far off than the last Wenger years in Arsenal. And of which Wenger is also limited because of the budget.
Maybe they should
Now we have money. We are spending.
bring Wenger back and give him the man.
Let him keep his role in FIFA or wherever he is. Yeah, but a successful season for us is like a prem.
And you? City, a very interesting low-key.
Can they adjust as this City didn't spend some money in January?
And
No, because that's the thing. I've told
you guys seem to be cooking some new revolutionary tactic that is going to change the league again.
I've told you, me, I'm very happy that Liverpool is doing those things because,
You
guys,
want to be looked at as an underdog.
yeah, no pressure, no what, no nothing. But I think, I don't know. It depends on the outgoings. There's some people that.
Which other person is leaving?
No.
They said leaving new people.
I feel like
I
it's
think
about
he-
time for him to.
I think he is. No, the outgoings, what I mean by the outgoings is how it affects the new signings. Because Pep has had some weird toxic relationship with some guys in that team, the way he keeps playing. Okay, starting them.
Bernardo.
Yet you have.
Do you think it's time for Bernardo?
No, Bernardo can
Bernardo
stay.
is-
But I'm just saying,
He has some gas in him.
you look at the players we signed in Jan. Mamouche, Nico.
What were those?
What?
What were those shouts of Nico probably leaving already?
I don't know. They
Nico Gonzalez, right?
yeah, someone from the club came out to say that's not really true. But you never know. You don't know what
I've
happened.
been seeing those rumors at least.
But you see, like a player like that is frustrated because he's not playing. You get that's what I'm saying. There needs to be some outgoings. But there were some patterns that I was seeing in Club World Cup that was interesting. The way they were playing, the way they were finding themselves. Successful season. We need to go further in the Champions League. We didn't make it past the playoff. We didn't make it to round of 16, which is interesting. I don't remember the last time.
You met Madrid.
Yeah, but also Madrid last season weren't all that. They were also struggling.
So what we did to them, those young boys.
You see, actually, home and away, because you feel the home and yeah. So yeah, I think maybe if we read it,
Would humble. Lucky. Anyway, I don't rate Arsenal still. So yeah, it's
Marco, this guy is stopping your kind of thought.
no, I think reaching maybe semi-finals, Champions League is calm. We lost the FA Cup final, which was interesting to me, but we just take it. There were some controversial decisions there, but anyway. Then what was
Was
it?
there a handball or something in one of those goals?
No. Henderson touched that's his name? Yeah. He was supposed to get a red card, and then they're telling us that he touched the ball outside the box, and they're saying, because it's not leading to a goal. I'm like, which rule is this? He has touched it outside. Anyway, CG. But yeah, no. I'm not, depending on how the season goes, but I think Champions League semi-final, and then maybe really like whoever we're competing with in the title, really going to the end. Like, I don't care if we lose it. Of course I care, but I don't care if we lose it, but you're actually there. Last season we were like at some point I think when Liverpool won it, we were like 20 points behind them. Like when Liverpool started dropping points is when we caught up, and I'm like, no, what was the point? Like, why were you now winning games? Like when it's not necessary. So being in a title race, hopefully winning it, and semi-finals, I think that would be fine. Like from the season we've just had.
My question is, who fills in De Bruyne's shoes at your team?
I don't know.
Who replaces that impact in the big games?
I feel like it was
That creativity?
Couldn't you have given him like
A 1 year plus.
Yeah.
It depends. If it's a financial decision, I get it. I get it. I mean, he was getting 400k. You see the signings that the extra signings they got, the Tijani, Chaki, Aid Nouri. So if you're saying like that salary was the issue, I can get it. But if he's accepting a reduced salary and you've jammed him,
because the way it seems, it's like he wasn't like
he was shocked.
he wasn't happy.
Like he didn't have a
But
date.
before he had those Saudi rules, I wasn't too shocked that he ended up at Napoli. Because I always thought like if he was leaving, you guys was probably not playing in another European league, probably going to like Saudi and stay on that side. But I think his thought process, I think I read a quote somewhere that he wanted to still show he can play
Top level.
this European level. That's why he went to Napoli. So.
The KDB thing, I don't know if there's anyone on the team that can. Because Foden is KDB's short power. It's not creativity like that. His power, like he can create sometimes, but not KDB's level of creativity. Yeah, short power. Yes, I don't know if
how many people could reach
assist like that. Like KDBs will influence a lot of games.
he would, bro. That's what I'm like.
I also feel like that's a big thing to look out for.
He's a midfield
But
PL great. Actually got to me.
we need to. I don't know how this guy is going to perform. I don't know much about him, the Chucky guy. I don't know how he's going to do.
Rodri?
There's a lot of
Rodri.
Did he get an injury again, or was I imagining things?
No, I think it was something about like maybe he had played. He started the Al Hilal game, and I think he played like 80 minutes, and I think that's a bit too much for someone that has just come back from a ACL. Like you have to slowly bring them back. But like the way they were doing it for who's the Gavi at Barca, yeah. They were just playing him like 10 minutes, 15. But then he still shows that he's Rodri. He has it a bit there. A few misplaced passes here and there, but still showed his quality. But I'm more excited to see like Tijani and Ait Nouri. I think those are the ones that are going to really change.
Not Chucky.
No, because I'm saying I don't know much about him, so I don't know what to expect of him.
You didn't see him in that tie of United Lyon.
No, I didn't watch. I only watched.
He's an exciting player, but you see, there's a thing of fitting in Pep's system of not going above and beyond, of thinking you are a maverick on that team.
So that's I'm
See how he fits in.
I'm waiting to see. But Ait Nouri is because we haven't had like a natural left back like in a long time, like a reliable natural left back. We have had Menali, we have had Zinchenko. What?
Player, and he has been in the Prem, so that's a
Yeah.
great signing. Reinders has also been a great signing.
So just waiting to see. Just waiting.
Talking about our teams, United fans, there are some people in this community that have never appeared here. I'm calling you guys out. I don't think we ever had a Liverpool co-host here.
Ochan came once.
Yeah, you guys are being called out. The next episode, you should make some appearances. If you reach this far, thank you for watching. As I said, we hope to be consistent. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.